Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 battle. This match against Cronenblatt at Byzantine 493 against Sassanid Persian 350. So this is part of the Estim Polen, a Byzantine campaign of survival campaign being run by Cronenblatt. So this battle is taking place in Syria. So we have strength 3, he has strength 4, so we're a little bit outnumbered in terms of force points. If we win, we push them back to their start line and they take some damage. If we beat them in Persia, we could extinguish the threat. If we lose, Syria is sacked and we get pushed back into Anatolia. We lose the campaign. If we lose Constantinople, had a lengthier intro of the campaign in yesterday's video. Okay, so Sassanids, elephants and cataphracts, both dangerous. Horse archers and cheap but not very good infantry. We also have not that impressive infantry, but the combatantes have decent defensive impact. I'm doing something I don't like to do. I'm spending a ton of points on 48-point light cavalry. I really don't like this, but open terrain, horse archers, also elephants we're going to have to deal with. I think we probably need to do this. Armored horse archers, fierce nomad horse archers, and then 3 units of heavy horse. I wish we could afford more, but I really wanted the combatantes to hold the line or fight the elephants or zone out the elephants. We'll anchor our flank on this hill. We've got a couple of irregular foot accompanying the army. They can try to seize this rough ground if that seems necessary. Yeah. The terrain is not ideal. Alright, what have we got? Elephants, cataphracts, all the good shit. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a switch of armies, to be honest. We got light horse and horse. It's fine, I can ignore that and push forward. We should be able to win this light cavalry engagement at least, so let's be a bit more aggressive. There we go, and light foot can also move in support. Push on and start spreading out our cavalry. Master archers and lightfoot to contest the rough. That's going to be kind of difficult to deal with. Something like that for now. Okay, we'll take it from there. Next turn. Well, we'll just keep deploying. Good. Next turn. Yeah, we are. We're going to stay well away from that. A bit of a timer here in that like we don't really have an answer to this. So, you know, eventually we're going to have to do something about that. Master archers there. That will be irritating. But we'll have infantry to help deal with it. Actually, I think we'll want, as not useful as the javelin men are going to be here, I think we'll want the light archers to help fight all those skirmishers and shift cavalry over instead. Something like that, and then you can kind of shift away. And we can threaten to move up with the irregulars without actually committing to doing so. There. Ish? Yeah, maybe. Next turn, Pew Pew begins. Well, better the skirmishers than the cavalry. Well, okay then. Let's charge, shove them off. It's fine. Damn. Okay, not gonna happen, I see. Push. They'll evade because our cavalry's nearby. Push these as well. did manage to land that. Great. Advance with foot. Alright, infantry, move up. And you go be distracting. These elephants are going to be a problem, and we don't really have a good answer to them. Next turn. Those Levy Spearmen are a great buy. They're 24 points, and they can at least temporarily shut down any attempts at action. Just push them away. Okay, that's fine. Fragged. Good. Go for impact. Evade. Fail to catch. Yeah. Rake them. See where the pursuit takes us. Very amusing. Okay, next then, let's see. They attempt evasion because nearby undisrupted troops. Oh, if only they'd broken, we could have caught them. No dice. Okay. See if they evade. We don't catch them. It's kind of a surprise, but okay. Away, because you can't evade. That armor is helping them out. Right. This is going to just be a holding action. Fall back. And the other thing we could attempt here is a push. But it's just so many. Let's at least make him move forward to bow shot, and then we can push him. Alright, in the meantime, our distractions are appearing. These can, if he ignores them with the cavalry, try to push those archers. It's pretty much their only use. Next turn. Yeah, okay. Ouch. Well, at least they're grinding my infantry down and not wrecking my cavalry. Still not ideal. Okay, would you just not? Okay. What? Gah. You die. No. Okay. Here, don't you dare. Get ready for a charge next turn. Bounce off? No. Alright. Pin them. Good. Damn, that's probably the more intelligent thing to do. Hold firm. What to do? Move away or turn and fight? They're fully armored. General should cancel the effect of fully armored. Yeah, hell. Let's fight. They're in rough ground. Okay. Back with you. Make movement a little more awkward. Never mind, they're just going to get forced to evade and possibly caught by the cataphracts. Most unfortunate. Screw it. You're going to need that. Advance. Want to push on the massed archers. Prepare a push. Good. Do not have enough units for this. Could charge, but then we will get hit while disordered. Not worth it. Next turn. Interesting choice by the defensive spearmen there. Oh. Oh, come on. So annoyed that I couldn't catch that unit. Okay. Well... But what if you didn't just hold firm? Just a thought. Unacceptable, no. Oh, now they're running off. Well, so it goes. Work your way around. See, do we here? You know what? Keep them fighting. Ouch. Now, do you want to set up a flank on these cavalry units or work on shooting at the elephants? Interesting. I guess our choice is made for us. Interesting. Okay, well, you have to charge. You need to cover, I guess. I mean, it's all horrible. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Not much choice here. I think the right's gonna fall apart faster than we can make gains in the left. It's actually kind of amusing. Let's do that. Slip by and make threatening motions. Okay. Next turn. Yep, saw that coming. I guess it was risk something like that or stand. Ooh. Yeah, he's got this one. Our whole wing's gonna go now. There it is. What happens if we do that? That's not the best. Good, we need to cover this flank, so... Kindly get out of the way. To start, let's see if we can do anything with that. Kind of have my doubts. Bounce a charge, might as well try. Gross. Next turn. Okay. Right, let's try to get that. then... Oh no. Oh good. Oh, they all hold firm. Underwhelming. There we go. Did the trick. Let's see. Get that auto drop going. Now, the problem is, we've got all this rough ground to have to deal with. It's full of archers and shit, and we don't really have an answer to that. I guess we have mounted archers. It's not really the best way to deal with that sort of thing. Do I want to keep wasting time with that unit? No, if they run away, I'm fine with that. Okay, the bad thing. Not dead yet, but they will be soon. Should this unit just run away? I don't think it really has the opportunity to, but maybe it should try. Yeah, so maybe they're not low. We need to try to get our light cavalry back around that way. We need to try to attempt any progress. Here, volley some arrows in. And try for a charge. We get our full lancers because they are only light spear. So we'll try. And they hold. Yep, you're dead. So, I guess enjoy dying. I got something out of it. Well, we're causing some damage, but we're still ultimately going to lose this thing, I think. Next turn. It's got auto break, yeah. Get the plus 100 against bowmen in the open, so the rest of our infantry is also doomed. Ooh, unexpected. Oh shit. Okay, good. That could have been interesting. Well, one master archer is caught in the open. We might be able to use that. So we could either auto drop that unit or just run away to preserve ourselves. Interesting. Okay, well, you're super dead. Are they still pursuing? Yep. So I guess get off one last volley and stand here and absorb arrows. Let's see what happens. They could break. It's conceivable. Never mind. Just lost 2 units. Okay. Let's block our fall back. Or, oh, that's better. Okay, so that ought to take care of that. Let's throw a volley of arrows in, because why not? And charge. Good. Now we can start to apply some pressure. Here we go. They need to hold off and rally. Not low. But that's okay. If you move here, then you move here. You advance, turn around, and apply some pressure. Interesting. Oh, is that worth it? It might be. It wasn't. Sure, see them off. Should make it unlikely that they'll rally. I suppose if we turn this into a cavalry battle, there's still some chance of accomplishing something. Alright, they should be ground down at least. We could move, I guess, but why bother? Next turn. Too bad. Oh. I wonder if I can catch him out somehow. Probably not. Yeah. Yeah. Well. Rude. Have to riddle them with arrows then. Back to parity for the moment. Oh, get off your last volley. Now goodbye. You know, I could force... Here, let's just do it with archery. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, and then unprotected bowmen huddled together. They're going to be a little vulnerable to this kind of thing. Not yet, though. If I go here, I could charge them. Oh shit. Nah, that could have been far worse. Shift down. What? Damn it. Probably stay facing away, to be honest. We need to get away until our cavalry can come cover there. They're gonna keep lurking after us. That's fine, we'll just ignore them. So we need to work on shooting up this infantry and breaking it before this giant massive cavalry shows up to finish us. Oh, that helps. And that helps. Good. Okay. You're dead. So, I mean, whatever, just sit there. Right. Do we want this unit to turn around and do something? That's probably still risky until we get lancers over here. So we'll stay facing away and work on shooting up these irregular foot and breaking them. My apologies, I lost the voiceover track on the next turn. Next turn. I have to expect that at least some of his routers will rally. We'll see. Okay, so this is intimidating, but on the bright side, most of his units are low on ammo. Interesting. We'll just bounce that. Nice. Okay, well that's less nice because an auto drop is being set up. Good. I mean, yeah, I guess his choice was that or be shot to death, so... Ooh, they're not gonna live long. Well, I guess try and run for safety. In the meantime, let's take care of this. Don't know if they'll carry on through there. Why don't we here? Oh good. Why don't we try to get a frag with the Light Spirit Pact? Very amusing. Follow through on that. Good. 58 though, that is not 60. They bounce? Good, good. We need that. You're very annoying. This is worth it. Go. That might be game. We might have done exactly what we needed to with very little time to spare. I don't know, you're in the way. Turn, loose. Could charge, or it could stand off and shoot. Oh, let's try for the charge. Good, why don't we see if they dropped fragged. Nice. I believe that's game. Pretty close. I mean, yes, there's that gap, but I don't know how it would have continued. The infantry did their job. It wasn't a pleasant one, so guess they're all dead, but it did work. Alright, and that's match. So, poor infantry did their jobs. Chronoblad's infantry played a similar role. The half bow proved pretty useful on these veteran lancers. Oh, very nice. Alright, we're looking pretty safe then. So, I mean, yeah, tactically, our speed bump did their job, absorbing arrows and wasting time. I have to say, pleasantly surprised with the 48-point light cavalry. You know, maybe they were actually worth it in this matchup, despite the expense. Despite having to waste a lot of time fighting his light cavalry that would buzz in and then buzz away. I think still worth it just to be able to break frag units and put some more arrows downrange and get out of danger. So, strategically, a little preview of the next turn in the campaign then. So this means we pushed him back, but it wasn't a very decisive one, so it only took 1 damage. And they're coming back for a rematch, although I will be using the 551 list instead, as we've moved forward a little bit in time. Turn 1, which you just saw, was 4th and 5th centuries AD. Now we're on 5th and 6th. We will also be facing off against the Huns in Bulgaria. So there, I've spent the gold I earned on upgrading my Strength 3 army to the 1 Strength 4 army I can field, the Emperor himself. Otherwise, I have 2 weaker Strength 2 armies. So, for example, here in Syria, I think it's going to be 1,600 force points for Kronenblatt, 1,520 for me. Now, that's a bit unfortunate, but the 551 or 8 or whatever list that I'm using is a little better, I think, so that might help. And I also raised another Strength 2 army, with which I'm pushing into the Gothic homelands in Italy. So I think it's the Ostrogothic kingdom at this point. If we defeat them, then the Goth counter is removed into pacified enemies, and that threat is gone. Although, in phase 2, new enemies appear. Let's see, the Arabs, the Bulgars, the Holy Roman Empire. And then phase 3, if we make it that far, which we'll see, we'll get Mongols and Turks. And of course, since it's just the 2 of us playing, we can modify this however we want to. Now, that said, we're just starting those 3 matches, so depending on vacations and stuff, it'll be anything from, 2 to 6 weeks until you see any of those matches on the channel. So, a good game to Kronenblatt as always, and thanks again to him for setting up and organizing the campaigns. Pretty fun. Till next time.